intel. This week, we're talking about a game called Singularity. Okay. Singularity is a Kickstarter game made by one person in Japan, who we'll talk about a little bit more in a second. But Singularity is a game where you can explore the world of consciousness. What is consciousness? Where does it come from? Why do we have consciousness? What happens if you lose it? The game is generated by these particular questions. Singularity has 3D graphics that portray and respond to the changes in light and shadows in real time. The game adapts a multi-ending system where your personality and attributes are being reflected. They are planning to have 5 to 8 different endings. There are doors that cannot be opened unless you find the key, and gimmicks that you can't proceed if you make a mistake in the procedure. So first of all, there's a little translation issues, obviously, with it. It's coming from Japan. So if some of the stuff I just said sounded weird, it's because of the translation. But yeah, Brett, this game looks really cool. Kind of reminiscent, slightly almost of like an Inside or an Inzane, if you will. Shout out to the Inzane guys. But looks really cool. Made by one person in Japan who is a student currently, Brett, in college.
That's right. The thing I liked about the game was the little, pictures and videos that they had showing it off. To be honest with you, the Kickstarter page does not explain much about the game except what you just read. I think that's the extent of what we know.
Yeah.
The game looks really cool and looks really good. Also, I really dig the it's common nowadays. We actually just talked about it in our previous segment, but like multi endings and your actions, influence the end of the game.
Right.
But like the way he describes it just sounds like really awesome. Like certain doors will be locked if you do something that you're not supposed to do, or if there's like a key and you don't find that key, well, guess what? That path is locked for the rest of the game. So there's consequences to your actions, and if you don't do something, then you miss out on the ending. I like that.
Yeah. And he talked about it in here. What really stood out to me watching the trailer, and I know HBot will throw some footage over this when she's editing it.
No problem, Josh.
But the use of lighting and how it plays in the world, not necessarily something we haven't seen before, but is clearly done well and intentionally. And it's the first thing that stood out to me. And also the creature design looks fucking creepy.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. So, yeah, man, really cool, interesting game. You can back it on Kickstarter right now. The campaign just started. We're going to link it in the description. Go support the dev. Check it out. Anything else to add, Brett?
Let's just see if we can make this happen. It actually has a pretty decent amount of people backing it already, and they're not requesting too much. Right. The guy who's developing it, like we said, is from Japan, and he's a student in college. And I think what it comes down to is essentially he wants to publish this game, but he can't secure a release date or a publishing date until he has more funds to know this is a worthwhile project.
Right.
And he did mention he is in school and he has to write papers and do his homework and stuff. So, development on this might be a little weird, but I think if we fund it and if we especially go over the goal, he might kind of focus on this a little bit more. So that's why I'm really antsy to see where it goes, and I'm really antsy to, try and pledge myself. So.
Yeah. All right. Singularity. Check it out, everybody.
Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Josh and Brett really need you too. I love them. So do it. It would be a shame if you missed more of their videos. Hit the notification bell too, so you know when there is a new upload.